Hi, my name is Rachel and welcome to How to Connect to Mellonia. Mellonia is the ancient Roman goddess that presided over bees and honey. Mel in Latin literally means honey and sweetness. She was celebrated, worshipped, venerated in the harvest celebrations and also in beekeeping rituals. She protected the bees as well as beekeepers and governed all the ways that the produce of bees was used, whether that be beeswax or honey, honeycomb, and the ways it was used in everyday life and also in ritual and ceremony. She can support you with reconnecting, perhaps reinvigorating the sweetness of your life. So if you feel like life is all work and no play, she's going to help you to find the joy, to create the joy, take pleasure in the moments in your life. So stopping to smell the roses, to really close your eyes and to savor the taste of honey upon your lips and your tongue. She'll help you to bring presence and to bring pleasure, sweetness into your life. She's also going to help you to cultivate and to find fulfillment in the way that you produce and contribute. So you do contribute to the great hive of life. You are one of many, many bees, but a unique and beautiful bee that makes your difference to the hive. She is going to teach you and to guide you to find a way to contribute to the hive in a way that helps both you and the world to not just give, but to thrive. And so here are my top 3 tips for connecting to her. My first tip is to use beeswax as a sacred tool. So use beeswax upon your altar or in ritual and ceremony. Beeswax may look like actual piece of beeswax. It may also look like a beeswax candle, which was something that was used by the ancient Romans. You even have beeswax in beauty products such as soap, or my lip balm has beeswax in, and when you use them, it's a way to connect to the magic, the mystery and the energy of the bees and their goddess, Melania. Having this beeswax present in your altar, your ritual and your ceremony is going to act as a reminder of the potentiality of sweetness in your life, in your body, your heart, and your soul. If you're busy as a bee all of the time, finding it hard to stop, and perhaps you're all about the producing, about what is becoming, that you forget to stop and take a moment to reconnect to the why and the how. So she tells you it's not just the what, but it is the why and the how you are doing it. It's about being present in the moment. Beeswax was also used by the ancient Romans, in beeswax tablets, so writing tablets. So the words would be sealed into the wax. Also, beeswax was used in paint, to seal the colours and for sealing boats as well to stop any leakage, water in or things out. And so she is about sealing pleasure and joy into all of your actions. And the beeswax is going to remind you of that. My second tip is to buzz like a bee. Buzzing is a healing frequency. Bees are buzzing at a frequency that is between 200 and 300 hertz. It is a healing frequency that is going to bring you calm and peace. Just being around bees, they offer that medicine. However, we can create that within ourselves as well by buzzing. Just have a go now. Make that sound with your mouth, buzz, and you can feel it, that energy, that vibration going throughout your body. So the buzz is going to be an opportunity for ritual, ceremony and meditation. You may want to use it as a sounding, as a mantra. So the invitation is to close your eyes, to ideally be seated outside on the earth, to have your feet and legs connected to the earth, have the flowers and the bees around you, and to buzz strongly, maybe quietly, whatever you need, for a long time, a short time, but repeat it 7 times. 7 being the sacred number of the bees. They create 7 drops of honey. They live up to 7 weeks in the summer. The queen bee can live up to 7 years. So use this buzz as a way to heal and to meditate mantra or sounding. I'll also pop a link down below to a link to a YouTube video, not mine, but someone that has recorded and created a beautiful sounding of bees. So you can hear that buzz and perhaps close your eyes and just listen. My third way to connect to her is to connect to her on her feast day. Her feast day is the 20th of May, and this is an opportunity every year to bring a real presence and intention to 2 things. To firstly, celebrating and honouring the bee. So saying thank you to the bee for all that they offer, because we can only survive with them. All the produce that we have, the food, is all down to the bee and their great production. The second way is, again, to all the things I've mentioned already about connecting to your own sweetness, about connecting to your joy and pleasure. That is a way to work with Mellonia on this day. I invite you to create a ritual on this day in particular, maybe something that is going to help you to honor the bees and celebrate them. That might be creating perhaps a wild garden for them, an area in your garden where they can thrive. It doesn't have to be big, it can be a small place. Maybe you want to do something for the bees, offering a charity or making it just an offering to them, giving some honey onto some petals or back to the earth. Remembering that 1 teaspoon is 2 bees' lives. It takes 7 drops in a bee's whole life to produce that. Just 7 drops, 1 whole bee, their whole life. So just 1 teaspoon is 2 whole bees' lives worth of production and offering to you. So maybe take a teaspoon of honey on this day, offer it to the earth, or take it in your mouth and really savor it. Say thank you to Melania. Honor her, give the honey to her. Maybe, honey was used as a libation by the ancient Romans. It was given to the gods. It was prized as one of the most precious objects on this planet. So use this day, her feast day, the 20th of May, to really honor her and to honor and thank the bees. Maybe even go out and tell them, buzz with them, speak to them. Do you remember that saying, that tradition that always tell the bees, what's going on? Go, if there's any news in the family, go out and tell them to honor them. And so these are my top 3 tips for connecting to Mellonia. I hope they offer you opportunities to really deepen into presence and connection with the divine and with the earth. I'm Rachel S. Roberts, a best-selling author of goddess mythology, in particular Roman mythology, and also earth wisdom and connecting to the earth. I'm a flower essence coach and practitioner as well. I'm going to pop my links down below so you can find out about my books, including Roman Pantheon of the Romans, all about the Roman gods and goddesses and religious rituals, ceremonies and acts. I'm also going to pop down below the link for my Facebook group, so you can pop any questions down below in the comments here. Anything you want me to elaborate on, to share more about, or just your biggest takeaway. If you want somewhere more private, you can come into my Facebook group, which is a community, an international community of men and women from all over the world, where we come together to connect to divine wisdom and to earth wisdom. I would love to connect with you and see you there. So sending you many buzzes and lots of bee and honey sweet love to you. Blessed be.